It's very windy outside. It makes it so much harder to work. Bags are flying off the cart. You have to hold on extra tight to everything. So I completed a delivery, very local. I got gas before I picked up. I'm going to complete a few Ubers. Then I'm going to pick up a batch of Too Good To Go. I will include that in this video, and I'm going to show you how much you can get. I haven't stocked up on bagels. I think I did it once. And yeah, once. I'm picking up from the Bagel Plaza in Merrick on Merrick Road. That when I get home, because they give you so much, I prepare everything. I cut the bagels in half. I slice them, I wrap them, I put them in Ziploc bags. I also have those vacuum seal bags. This is going to be a different type of video. And I'm going to show you what you can get with a little planning. But I need to know when I go home, I have that hour to spare to prep everything, to clean everything up, you know, cut everything up, wrap everything up properly, put it in the freezer, leave out what I'm going to eat the next couple of days. I mean, for $6.50, wait till you see what I get. And this place is quality. So when you freeze their products and you wrap it up properly, you still taste the flavor because their products are so good. So I'm going to complete a few Ubers, go pick up the stuff, and later tonight I'll put together the rest of the video. I'm all about simplifying my future life. Here's an example. This is my mother's home. And over the summer, she did her research. It looks great. I even put it down when she first told me. This is artificial grass. It's top quality artificial grass. And she hired someone to properly install it. There's light maintenance to it. You could buy sand to place it on top as the years go on because you don't want it to turn bubbly. You want it to look as realistic as possible. But she really takes very good care of her home. She has a safe, cozy, or cool in the summer home. It's simple to take care of, but she worked years at it. You see how she has the real trees and she put the rocks around it, and then she had these rocks and some of the pieces of slate and stone. She's going to add a little more to it. I don't know about this year, but she was like, yeah, I was thinking about it, a little more real. It's simplified. You know, I wanted to show that off. This is going to be a different type of video. I'm completing some Uber Eats deliveries, but this is really nice. I think it is. It matches this house, and the green is such a pretty green that I hope it don't fade, because I would replace it then. Like over the years, maybe you'll have to replace it a couple of times. But she simplified her life. It's easy keep, easy maintenance. My mom tells me that this is my house too. Well, I know in the future it is, but I also feel my mother, and I tell her this all the time, you're gonna break 100 years, Mom. My mom has set herself up for a comfortable lifestyle, but what she's been doing for me lately is refreshing my memory about taking care of this home, training me how to take care of the home the way she takes care of the home. And, hey neighbor friend. And, you know, that's peace of mind when someone trains you to take care of a piece of property that eventually will be mine. I won't be so panicky. She's very organized. I know the companies she deals with, companies she uses to maintain her home. I watch her, I listen. She, you know, the air conditioning unit, the heating, there are things you can do to take care of your home in between regular maintenance, who to call if something goes wrong. I won't panic. And she might need me in the future. There'll come a time where I'll need you, Michelle. Can you help me, Michelle? And I know that time will come, but not tomorrow. So this is why you should train people how to take care of their property. I live in a co-op, and I went to their last meeting. I mean, I'm not going to argue with anyone, but people in the room were like, we want to be trained how to take care of this if something happens to you guys. And they're not going to allow that. Or they would have started it already. They don't want any outsider input. Where, thank God, my mother is more like, you need to know how to take care of yourself. If I'm not here, Michelle, because this would be mine. I need to learn. I need to know how, to take care of it, maintain it. And that's added responsibility, but it's responsibility that I want, because maybe really later on in life, I'm thinking, because I listen to people like the Economic Ninja and many other channels, that I want to learn about real estate, because maybe I'll want to rent this in the future. Say 30 years from now, 40 years from now, I want to rent this, out to someone. I might not want to sell it. Turn it into a form of income and sell my co-op. That's how I see it. I don't sell my co-op. If I live someplace else, maybe I can write that off as an office space. Go there during the week. I love it there in the mornings, but then I want to leave. But I'm getting there. But you hear me. Like I said, this is going to be a different type of video. Like I said, this was going to be a different type of video. I showed you that because I was bopping around town. I was keeping busy. I really wanted to take off, but I don't want to take off because I have things coming up and I have bills to pay, and my goal, I'm very focused. I don't want to fight it. I'm just very focused and focused on paying off my debt, investing wisely in utility crypto, and getting ready for my future. So my future lifestyle is much easier to live, from responsibilities like paying bills and being safe. And to me, that's a part of my big picture. Now, I know my mom's not going anywhere, but the point of showing you that is become as self-sufficient as you can with the least amount of maintenance and help, that you have everything under control. So her beautiful front yard, she worked on her backyard the past 2 years. It's a beautiful deck. It's like a little indoor-outdoor room, a lot of privacy. It's just a tiny little backyard that you have privacy. It's like an indoor-outdoor room. You have this beautiful fence on one side. You have 2 garages on the other, and then her house here. And she puts a canopy up, and it's beautiful. I know she enjoys it in the mornings when it's cool. I know it's like an extra living space with very little maintenance. And for her Christmas gift, I bought her Heat Track walkway mats. And I put together a package. She was floored, because when it snows, it will help her have to shovel less. And even the ice. We live on the South Shore. We get a lot of icy. I feel February and March. In the past, 5 years, February's been a horrible month here on Long Island. The end of January, February, half of March, we get a lot of snow. Well, I bought her these Heat Track mats. You should check them out, because it will help you have to maintain your property during bad weather less. The Heat Track mats will do a lot of the work for you and lighten the load of maintaining a piece of property. I feel we are independent contractors. This is all about not just being, self-employed. It's about living a more simplified future lifestyle, an easier lifestyle, have a full grasp, a full hold on everything that needs to be done, and live comfortably with minimal effort. And that takes a lot of work, and that takes years of setting everything up to work the way you want it to work with, like I said, the least amount of effort. We are independent contractors. We like our freedom. I'm creating a lifestyle that I like. Yes, I still have to work. I'm still in that transition, but you know what? I've had it a lot worse. And when I started not giving an F what people thought of me, and not giving an F how I lived my lifestyle, my life became a lot better. And I feel a lot more better is coming my way, because once you really like your life, a lot of good things follow. And not everyone is meant to come with you on your journey. I feel things happen for a reason. Not everyone should. Some people shouldn't be in your life. And I ridded a lot of people years ago. And it's the best thing I ever did. That upsets someone, that's okay. Because I'm much more happier. I'm just much more happier. And I like being an independent contractor. And I really do enjoy the topic of these gig apps. I like to stay on top of them. And being an internet entrepreneur. I really do. And it's only going to get better. And I'm willing to do the time. So when it comes to my mom's house, I thought that was a good piece to put into this video because it shows how you can really set yourself up for minimal maintenance, be safe all year round, and warm in the winter and cool in the summer, all good to go. When it comes to my home, later on in life, I have choices, I have options, but I put myself there. I worked hard for that. I kept it quiet. I get rid of this place. I might not keep this place. I don't see me keeping this place. But as I go through a transition, or I believe my wise investments in utility crypto and other things I haven't put into play that's generating passive income, small streams of income, but it will grow and get bigger, I will have more choices that if I need to stay at my mom's house in the last bit of my transition, I have that option. But I worked for that. I have a great room there. I can easily live there as easily as I live in my home. And that took a lot of work. I didn't do that for a long time. When I left, I left. I visited it. Now, I have a nice setup. We got to like each other as adults, which is good. So there's so much opportunity out there, guys. I could go on and on. So for the rest of the video, I'll talk about the money I saved with the quality product that I bought today from Bagel Plaza. And when something comes naturally and I feel like sharing it, I will. But life continues to become more enjoyable. That's the whole point. More relaxing. Having peace of mind financially and having options and choices makes life a lot more enjoyable. I'm not someone I did that already. Controlled. Can't do this. Don't do that. Don't say that. What are you doing? Why are you doing that, Michelle? Oh, shut up. Go get a hobby. Go away. Please. I know you're overly critical about everybody else. I think you should be more concerned about yourself. So here we go. Bagel Plaza. Look what I got. And I'll show you how I prepped it up. And I'm going to talk about Chef Preserve. It all works. I went to the Bagel Plaza. That's what the store is called. I'm sorry I made that mistake earlier before. Chef Preserve. It's a device that's in the holder. It sucks out the air of these specialty bags. They'll come with a little knob. And what you do is, sorry, I'm using one hand. You put that over the spot and it sucks the air out of the bags. It helps keep food fresher longer. Now, I didn't plan on this. I was near town today. I said, I'm not going to be far. Let me see if that bagel store has an offer on Too Good To Go. And they did. I was up like 7, laying in bed, checking it out. I said, today I'll go and I'll pick up some food because they close at 2. All these bagels were fresh. All of them. So what I did was I cut them in half. You can see that. I cut them in half, and then I cut them in half again. So I could take out a half at a time, and then just open it up. Like I don't have to cut it, and place it in the toaster oven. Because most of the time, I just want a half a bagel. And they gave me some great, delicious food. They were so fresh. The aroma in my kitchen is out of control. This took me about, I did this, when you stock up like this with food from Too Good To Go, I'll talk about this in a moment, you gotta make sure that when you get home, you're going to prepare it like this. Store it. Package it up, because then it's worth your time and energy. For $6.51, look at all this delicious, scrumptious food I got. Excluding this in the back, I just want to show you something. Twisty things with the salt and the rye and the pumpkin, the poppy seeds, the everything. They're twists, so I put them in this bag. And then a bagel with a lot of flavor on it, because there's a lot of flavor in those bagels. They make a good quality product. Then this medium flavor. Look at that. All these airs out, and oh, they look squished. No, when you open it, all the air, they fluff back up. Here, this is a little bit of everything. And in these two bags, these are plain. Plain. These were a little more softer, whatever these things were, but they'll fluff back up. These are good for peanut butter and jelly and pizzas, but I kept them separate so I don't mix them all up. I know what I'm grabbing when I open up these packages. These are medium-sized bags. The Chef Prepare or Chef Preserve comes with 5 medium bags and 5 small bags. Now, I probably won't open this for at least a week. I don't want to waste this. This is smoked Gouda from Uncle Giuseppe's. This is their fresh provolone from Uncle Giuseppe's. This cheese, I did get that from Uncle Giuseppe's, I believe. I usually get Trader Joe's cheese, but I was in that store then. I forgot I had one open, and I opened up another one. Well, this won't be wasted. The little bacon bits. This will last a month because I'm wrapping it up properly. I squeezed the air out, then I put it in this bag, then I took the air out. If I don't open this up for a couple of weeks, that food's going to be super fresh. That's okay. I believe this machine is not made to keep food fresh for years, but for an extra couple of weeks, for an extra month, absolutely. No question about it. They gave me Bagel Plaza, see Bagel Plaza, 1704 Merrick Road, Merrick. You see that? This says egg white salad. It's very good. It has a little celery, a little carrot. It's delicious. But it's plain. It's just original. I thought either tomorrow or the next day, because I'll eat these two in the next 2 days. I'll add a little smoked paprika, mix it up. Maybe some of Trader Joe's Sriracha seasoning blends. Those are two that you only need a little bit and adds a lot of flavor. This I already ate a half a bagel with. And I took a couple of spoonfuls. The honey mustard tuna, it's delicious. Yes, it's Bagel Plaza, 1704 Merrick Road, Merrick. So, oh, and this one chocolate muffin, and I already had it in the freezer. I'll eat this in the next couple of weeks. It's a cream cheese chocolate muffin. Some muffins freeze really good. And I happen to like it to let it defrost for like 30 minutes. And I dig in and I take a piece here, take a piece there. Some muffins just freeze really good. So this is what I did. I took the time. This took me at least 30 minutes to do and to clean up. But now I'm prepared. I'm going to put these in the freezer. I'm good to go for the next couple of months for me. I got some good quality food for the next 2 days. And I also bought this. I got a Christmas gift from my mom for Trader Joe's. I was going to make pizza bread. So for the next 2 and 3 days, pizza bread with leftover sauce and peppers and onions, and I'm using the bags. So if I don't open it up for a few days, but this was a last minute thought, and I said, let me go today. And they had an offer on the app, and I'm really happy I went. This food, they gave it to me super fresh. The bag was warm. So you take the time to prepare everything, to store it, you could get a long time out of it. There's no reason why these bagels and rolls and twisty things won't last at least a couple of months. All good to go. It's too good to go.